Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. I covered the Kotoka's outfit reveal the other day. It's a cute outfit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a cute outfit. I liked it. The buns even have freaking jiggle physics, which is interesting. Everything has jiggle physics, which is interesting. But it's very cute. Kotoka seemed to really like it. That's what matters. What matters is that she likes it. And it seemed to have done really well for her. People seem to really have been looking forward to something like this, which is good for the fans that enjoyed it. And good for Kotoka, because, I mean, I wish she would get more than 50%, but they're just, at least she's get 50% from this, not the 1% from merch. So I'd rather her get high numbers here in the super chat area than I would her getting like a lot of merch sales, because as we know, merch is only like 1 or 2% that goes to talents. 2% I think is for the higher ups, the higher levels, like with the, who used to be Mista, Luxium people, that kind of stuff. And 1% I've heard is like for the Indonesia branch. I heard that from Mika Melatika / Michimochi V, that the Indonesia and others were getting like 1% if they were lucky, type of thing. And here we go. The anticipation was what got people, I think. Kotoka Torahime here. She had average is 34.23, 81.01. For her, that's really good. We can't do it based like, I know girls got like freaking 20, 30,000 for the new outfit reveal for her that was done recently. But we're talking about Nijisanji here, and we're talking about someone who didn't used to get, like, no one in Nijisanji other than like Kuzuha is getting like, you know, Gura type numbers. And, the live chatting was really good. The likes versus dislike ratio is very good. And the Japanese yen numbers are good. That's about $1,000 or so. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot more than what was seen by others. Here we go. Kotoka Torahime is also seeing the revenue go up in the last day for her compared to everyone else. The revenue is very good. And right now, revenue is not doing so well because, you know, a lot of places have inflation. A lot of places have a lot of other economic forces that are preventing them from giving the money that they used to in the pandemic when everyone was at home. And then you have other Nijisanji JP members that have had, you know, in the last day, damn, this one's had a lot of good revenue. 1 million yen. This is all in yen, by the way. This is all in yen. This isn't in dollars. All in yen. Kotoka Torahime is still up there. It says it's an outfit reveal and a comeback stream. She made less than $1,000 US before YouTube and any colors cut, meaning she grossed roughly 340 USD. Outfit reveal used to be worth 5 to 10 times that much. I mean, Anna Alouette made a third of what Kotoka made per stream just by playing Wukong and Crime Scene Cleaner in the last week or so. At peak, 8K checked in to watch. It's about average viewership, maybe still slightly higher for any hololive EN talent. Again, the EN side, unfortunately, you can't even compare to EN to EN anymore, because you have to compare like EN, Nijisanji EN with like smaller EN agencies, because of the fact that they are no longer being supported. Their management is no longer giving them any benefits of what, you know, like hololive would get. So it's unfortunate, but you can't even compare them to each other because it's just really that bad. As you know, I like to make corrections. I made a mistake. I was one of the ones that made a mistake when I was assuming things. You know what they say about me assuming makes an A out of you and me. More out of me than anyone else. So I will eat crow and I will talk about what is actually happening, because this is an ethical thing I have to do. This is just ethically what I have to do. It seems like people are really misunderstanding the situation. There are no evil people trying to claim her content as theirs or hurt her channel or trying to fish for her IRL name to expose it. That was my mistake. Based on my experiences, I made that mistake. So I'm sorry. That is my mistake. I do not want people misconstruing my words and tweets to feed that narrative. She says, reaction content is risky. You watch stuff you don't own. Most people are cool with it and most falls under fair use, and most people just claim the ad revenue, and we can use the YouTube editor to cut it out of the video. That's what I do. I cut it out of the video. If they claim revenue, I cut it out so I don't have to freaking give them any revenue. But some press them remove immediately, which results in a strike. I've seen those too. I've seen those too in my previous channel that I had. I've seen those too. I've had to remove actual, I mean, it's still active, but I've had to remove actual stuff out there because they've done this to me. It's not really risky. YouTube is risky. The entire system is not how DMCA is supposed to work. and they only chose the system because it makes it massive companies happier, but the entire reason Fayrin exists was to prevent this exact system from existing. Yes, but to prevent, you know, people just being able to claim and say, it's mine, and be done. You know what I mean? So that's the issue there, of course. We're going to continue. You know, with what I said here, they said update 3. Mouse seems more confident in the channel being reinstated. Confirms the deleted channels aren't gone, and confirms she had legal team on the case. Good that it's been clarified. I'm clarifying this because I made the mistake. I made a huge mistake in saying that stuff. I do apologize for that. I'm keeping those things up for posterity's sake to show that, yes, I made a mistake. You know, and this one is going to be the big correction here. Let's hear her from her own words. It was audio muted. So okay. We can't hear her in her own words because of the fact it's muted. She must have had some kind of background music, and she may not have split her audio. This was basically Vshoujo saying Vshoujo is going to be going after them, but it's been muted, unfortunately. This is another one. Hopefully this one isn't muted. I was going to use that other one because it's basically her saying the legal team of Vshoujo's on it. They're going to try to get it back. They're going to try to work with the copyright holder. Now that they know it's a copyright holder and things like that. Let me just make sure I have audio.
Mouse, can Ludwig or Ray help? They have connections in YouTube.
I talked to my YouTube manager. I talked to YouTube already. We already talked to YouTube. Well, I didn't. Vshoujo talked to YouTube on my behalf, and they said the only thing that can be done is to dispute it. That's what they said.
So they might be able to dispute it. Let's see if this one has anything. Yep, nope.
Yeah.
Thankfully, if they take it down, they told me that they can bring it back easily, so it's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Vshoujo we trust.
Yeah, I trust Vshoujo.
Yeah.
With my life.
With your life.
Yeah, with my life.
With your life.
So right there, the little bit that we said is that they can bring it back up if it ever is taken down. So Vshoujo knows what they're doing. I'm guessing somewhere along the line, someone made some backups of it and is able to bring it back. So like I said in my other videos, this part was correct. They can do it slowly, like actually bring back everything. They're going to be working, the legal team's going to be working with the copyright holders that are doing the request, that type of stuff, and make sure everything is handled correctly.
Oh. VOD.
Oh, they took my channel down. That's okay, don't worry.
Okay.
That's okay, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Vshoujo's on the case.
Okay.
Thankfully, if they take it down, they told me that they can bring it back easily, so it's fine.
Oh, so this is the same one that I had before, except that, you know, on stream she had... This is adding a little bit more context. This one was adding a little bit more context of on stream as they were watching. The content was no longer available because they took the channel down. I think the channel, if you dispute it, I think it stays up for 30 days, something like that. In the sense of it stays in their server for a bit of time before it gets fully gone. So right now it's not gone. So this is more her explaining it a little bit more closely.
Guys, the VOD situation is being taken care of. I have a legal team on the case.
Let's go.
So she has legal on it. The lawyers are on it.
Oh, boo.
Oh yeah. While you were asleep, I made this. I put it in.
What do you mean?
So there we go. So the legal team is on the case. That was the last part that I wanted to put out there. And again, this is a correction because I made the mistake of assuming incorrectly. And because, like I said, I hold myself to a certain ethical standard, I do have to correct myself when I make mistakes. I cannot be one of those people that will not do this. I make mistakes all the time. And of course, when you report on breaking stories, you do make assumptions sometimes with less information than what we have now. Now we have full information. We have way more information from Mouse themselves. And the person before who we were watching, well, who were seeing the Twitter of, was a mod/editor of things that Mousey does. So now we have a lot more information. And just, you know, I apologize for that mistake. I will try to hold myself to a higher standard always. And I'll try to make sure I don't make those mistakes, but I'm a human, so I may make them again. So you're probably going to see corrections again. Again, this was a correction. A short little meme about this whole thing. It says, this is basically watching the world burn. Like some people like to watch the world burn. This is the original meme, but now it's some people like to watch Nijisanji burn. Me watching the Nijisanji drama after my Oshi already left. Yep. Even when your Oshi's there, it's still fun to watch the drama sometimes, but you hope that your Oshi doesn't get hurt. And that's why it's better to see them when they're gone. So that's why you enjoy it a bit more, the burning of it when they're gone, because then they're not getting hurt. I don't want anybody getting hurt, but you know, it's a good little meme there. Time has come and passed. Yesterday, Kilia Kurayami from EIEN project has decided to graduate. They have fully graduated. They are done. The graduation stream is here. Thank you for everything. They had 1,100 and more people watching. It says this is the first time one of my Oshis have graduated. It's effing sad. Kilia is effing talented. She's an amazing streamer. I truly hope she pops up online somewhere else eventually. Yeah, not the only one here who's sad she graduated. So welcome to the internet. Like for those who wanted to hear, really fun cover. She just ended her stream with a Rickroll. She did apparently. So that's fun. Here we have a little bit of a clip of Kilia Kurayami, EIN project, graduating.
Okay. Let's get on. Let's move on. But first of all, actually.
Her new outfit, all the new things that she was able to get done. This is her outfit reveal, by the way.
Quickly! Quickly! Screenshot it and make it go viral! Quickly! Cooksy! Cooksy! If you're in here! Thumbnail! Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I burped. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
She burped on stream, apparently.
It's the sweets! Tricked you! I put it in there to fool you!
And, of course, as has been mentioned by others, the downturn thing is not something new. It's not something like it's copywritten to one person. And they've done it differently here. It's also like a part of her hair, and it kind of looks like a fin down. That type of thing looks kind of interesting. It looks kind of different. They made it unique. They follow the same archetype that a lot of people are using. Shy Lily used it. Other people are using it. And it is fun. It is fun. It's easier to draw as well because it's like kind of like hair. So it's easier to draw. Hope to meet her again one day. Yep, it was good while she was here. And hopefully at a future date she comes back. Hopefully. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. It's just a celebration of Kilia Kurayami. I had covered when she announced that she was going to be graduating. And now I'm covering the sad moment that she has graduated. And of course, for everyone who enjoyed her, I hope they find solace in knowing that she is happy. She is going on to do whatever she needs to do. She's going on, moving on to bigger and better things, hopefully. And maybe one day, maybe you'll see her again. A little addendum to everything. Yes, she had her little sad moments at the very end, which I'll show you a little snippet of here, where, you know, she was like saying goodbye. She was fading away, you know, saying goodbye to everybody. And, you know, having it so it's, you know, it's like it's goodbye, final goodbye. And then she became like this. She's like, he is a good way for someone to end for their fans, a good way for their fans to remember them. So Nexas is a company. As a company so far, they have been doing waves in kind of like an academy types thing, like the VTA Virtual Talent Academy from Nijisanji themselves. They've been doing that kind of thing where it's more like a school. You go in, you learn some stuff. Hopefully you go through the battle royale and you come out of the other side a winner. And winner, winner, chicken dinner, you know, things going positive for you. A lot of people, including myself, don't like this system. It's just, I just don't think it's conducive to a good mental health for the talents themselves. And that's the main issue I have. Of course, Nijisanji is another agency that doesn't really do good for mental health for a VTuber. Nexas announces their third wave, Class Yume, set debut is 9/13 to 9/15. It says Nexas is thrilled to introduce Class Yume. Their debut streams will take place from September 13th to 15th. Don't miss out on meeting your new Oshi. Watch the video and get hyped. This is their video here. Of course, they're showing the presenting Class Yumi. Oh, some of their designs are actually very good. That's one thing I do like about, as we're watching this, one thing I do like about Nexus is that they are having pretty good artists for their talents, pretty good designs. Of course, some of them are generic, but that's the way it works in VTubing sphere. It's very, very, very hard to become very original nowadays. You have to do something kind of like, I mean, even me being a Squirrel boy is not unique. It's not unique anymore. It was unique when I did it. When I did it 4 years ago, there were no Squirrel boys as far as I knew. There was Ayande Risu, who was a Squirrel woman, but there were no Squirrel boys as far as I knew. That's why I decided to do a Squirrel boy, because I've seen cat boys, I've seen other boys, I've seen, you know, dog boys, cat boys, any other Fenrir, etc. boys. I had not seen a Squirrel boy at that point in time. Now there are a lot. There are a lot of rodents in there. That one looks, Mizuki Akemi looks very much like Ironmouse. So that one, again, they're getting, again, the Ironmouse thing is not, it's not a copyright thing. You can't directly copy Ironmouse, but you can give, you know, inspiration, get inspiration as like a demon princess type of thing with the colors and things like that. They're trying to make it a bit different. This is the one that I have most trouble with. They made it a bit different though. She's a Chunibyo, so she isn't so much she is a Chunibyo demon. So that's a bit different. That one is the one that I think is going to get the most criticism of all of the ones, because she is, I mean, Ironmouse is very beloved in the VTuber community, whether you be independent or you be, you know, actual from an agency, very beloved. So something like this design here is going to be problematic, just because the color scheme is similar, because the look is similar. Just like what happens with Shy Lily, when people look similar to Shy Lily, you're gonna get a lot of hate for this. This person, I honestly, please just treat them as an individual. This was not their choice to make this type of design. This was something that was chosen by the agency themselves, not by them. So don't go and attack them for being, you know, copies of Ironmouse, blah, 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 blah. You can attack, don't attack anybody, actually. You can criticize. That's what I mean. You can criticize. Because attacking people is bad. Honestly, attacking people is bad. That's why I don't attack anybody. I criticize. You can criticize Nexus. Constructively criticize. Remember, don't go trying to dox them. Don't go saying hate messages. Constructively criticize. Like, you could have chosen a better look. You could have chosen a better this or that. Constructively criticize them and be like, this was a bad choice. You can do that. Don't go after the talent themselves, because in this case, they're part of an agency. They are not responsible for this. They are not responsible for the design that was put out there. And here they are, 8. So they cut it down. I think we used to have like 12 or something like that back in the day. They cut it down. We only support the highest successful ones. Yes, they do. They do it like a school. The graduates, the quote-unquote graduates, or the quote-unquote magna cum laude top of the top are the ones that get supported. You know, worthwhile to join Nexus. I feel like it'd be better to join some just to stay indie and just be locked into their app. Yep, that's them. I don't even know if they had a second wave already, and they're debuting a third. Anyone following them know how the streamers are doing. Some of them have graduated. Some of them are on hiatus. Others seem to be doing okay. Some of them are taking breaks. It's just the way of the world working in Nexus. I don't like their system. Honestly, I don't like their system. But it is an academy, and it has its merits, I guess. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to give VTubers as much love as I possibly can. Passing the love forward, you know, you're paying it forward as much as I can. Big and small, I appreciate each and every one of you. This is what we're going to be doing today. Fayrin Alteaga, hopefully I said it correctly, is a fairy born from Stardust, say so 18+ EN VTuber. They are a she/her, not a full-time content creator or LootTuber. They're saying say so as much as they can. They're astral fairy VTuber who was born from the Stardust of the Milky Way. Love gacha games, hanging out with friends, and having some rather chill chaos energy. So that's good. They do Twitch and YouTube, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. Gaming, chatting, and occasional ASMR. ASMR is very popular, although, you know, YouTube has its issues with ASMR a bit. Love being in space where I can be uniquely myself without having to hide who I am, which is what VTubing does for a lot of people. You don't have to hide who you are. You can like be very drab like myself and even still have that be here and still have a community for yourself. They're having a YouTube Zatsu eventually being created. They hope to save up for an art tablet and start making live 2D models in the future. So they're an artist trying to grow as well. It says, don't say that you're a cinnamon roll, then eat the cinnamon roll. You'll be accused of cannibalism. What are the couple of things here? So let's take a look here and take a look. I'm an astral fairy, like they're mentioning here. This is their look. Let's take a look at one of their videos.
Another one for the grinder.
I'm not happy unless I have 5 of everything in every color.
Oh, that is so me.
Oh boy.
It's an OCD thing.
That is so me as well. I always have several of one. Even if I've already, because usually you can combine and then, you know, make it into something better. Once it's already at the top, I still have 5 of those if I can.
You oh boy me.
Oh boy.
So yeah, a lot of people react to the oh boy thing. And of course, it looks like they have their VODs here as well, which is amazing. It's useful. It's very useful. I do that as well. VOD, keeping my VODs on my YouTube side as well, because sometimes I do multi-streaming, things like that. So I keep the VODs when I can, and I try to keep them as organized as I can. So thank you so much, Fayrin, for being a part of this VTuber Showcase. I really do hope that this helps you grow. I hope that this helps you in the future as well. Grab a wonderful community, as I know you deserve and you always should have. thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.